Shop Talk.
I am Avaria, and this is Shop Talk, guys. Shop Talk was created to discuss views and opinions often discussed in a barbershop or salon setting. We also advertise for businesses, and if you have something juicy going on, hit your girl up and I'm gonna get you on the show. So let's chop it up, guys. So today we are recapping from yesterday. If you was watching yesterday, we were discussing if you seen that your friend's significant other was out pursuing other people, do you tell them or do you keep the info to yourself? So we're gonna do a little recap on that, and then we're gonna also discuss Yandy, Mandices, and this whole thing they got going on with, you know, her having a foster child and him being a felon. So how is that gonna work? And I don't know if you guys know about his alleged past, and we're gonna say alleged because, you know, I do follow a lot of the mainstream blogs, and it is known that he was fighting and cased for molestation, allegedly molesting his stepdaughter, which he got off from, but still, why would you just still put him in that position? So we're going to discuss that too as well, especially after I watched the show yesterday. I was a little confused. So let's chop it up, guys. So I know a lot of people were saying, not even a lot of people, a lot of men were saying yesterday when it comes to the fact of if you see your significant other, if you see your friend's significant other mate out there pursuing other people, do you say something? A lot of men were saying, you know, no, mind your business, just mind your business. And then, you know, I've seen a lot of women saying it was depending upon the relationship of both sides, whether it's the friendship, how strong the friendship is, and how strong or what's going on in their relationship, whether you should say something or not. So I guess it's basically a lot of variables behind it. It's not just that simple. So what do you guys think? You know, I know me personally, yesterday I said, basically I might just mind my business. It's depending, you know, if it's asked of me, have I seen something or do I know something, then maybe I may chime in and, you know, just say something. And what I'm going to say is probably just do whatever, whatever, you know, makes you happy, or whatever, but just do you. I'm not just one to be in a person's business to the extent to where, you know, I'm telling you, you know, I'm just surpassed that. In my 20s, maybe I would have ran it down. But within living in my 20s, I've learned that, you know, you could come off as just sometimes being the single friend that's just kind of like the hater. So I just learned just to be quiet because I'm just a different type of woman. I would want somebody to tell me. So I just treat people basically the way I want to be treated. Yeah, but you just have to be careful sometimes with the information and how you give it. You can't wait until a person, timing. And you can't wait until a person is depressed, or you can't wait until a person is going through something, or you and a person is arguing, then you want to let out some information. You know, if you know some information, I think that's something you should either tell immediately, don't sit on it, or just be quiet.
I agree with that.
A lot of men said just be quiet. A lot of men said, though, if they seen their homeboy significant other out with somebody else, they were telling off back. So
but they wouldn't tell off if it was the opposite, the other way around?
I didn't. A lot of guys said just basically mind your business, and a lot of guys also said.
But they won't mind their business if they see their homeboy's girl doing something.
Exactly. Yes, Tony. Shout out to Tony. Yes, they do love calling the single friend a hater, and I couldn't even get it out my mouth correctly because I've never been a hater, you know. But I see, I don't even have to see a guy out cheating to say, yo, you need to leave him alone. Like, I've just had a situation like that with my homegirl where I'm just like, before it even get y'all 3 months in, just cut that loose. Like, immediately before you even get too far to where you questioning yourself for cutting them off. Just cut them off now. But am I a hater for telling her that? No, I'm concerned because I know you and I know how you move. So with that being said, you're gonna dig yourself in a deeper hole, and when you know your friend is sincere, you should know it's a difference. It's a difference between a hater, a person that's miserable, and a person who's looking out for you. So if you don't know the difference, then
that's on you.
Yeah, and that's something that you have to figure out, work out within maybe your friendship. I don't know. But me personally, I tend to mind my business. So I've learned that just mind your business, and when your friend wants to know or she thinks you know some information or you may know something, she'll come to you and she'll ask you, and then that's when you're obligated to be completely 100% honest. Personally, that's my opinion. Other than that, I mind my business because a lot of people don't want to know. You have people that's like, I want to live in this fairy tale. I want to be happy right now. Leave me the fuck alone. So what you do, leave them alone. Allow them to live in their fairy tale. But when their fairy tale don't have a happy ending, you don't have to be there to listen.
Right.
So you're not obligated to do that. So that's just my opinion, so I tend to mind my business until my friend comes to me and wants my opinion. Just because I've learned everything that a person don't want to know everything that you know. Right, looking out. Right. Shout out to Brandon Gibson. Where are you, Brandon? But I don't care as long as you're supporting. Brandon said
fuck you, Brandon.
More times than not, it's hate, because usually it never comes from the main friend. It comes from the so-called associate that call herself looking out. Yes, I agree. And that's what I'm saying. You have to be careful, and know what's a friend, and you have to know the person's intention, and intentions and timing. I think how a person says something to you and when a person says something to you, I think that sometimes helps, with being able to tell the difference whether a person is sincere or not. Because women be thinking other women are being funny. Are you trying to be funny, or are you trying to, are you jealous of me and what I have? And sometimes, in relationships, men will tell their significant other, like, oh, your homegirl just jealous of you. When you seen her with somebody, she want a man like me, So I hope I've never been talked about like that, because usually, I'm the single friend, but I'm, never the hater. Like I said, when you're a true friend, almost like a sister, you get to know a person and you know what can break them down. So sometimes you're just trying to look out, but it's timing. And I learned it's tone, because my tone sometimes is fucked up. And a lot of people tell me that, like, Avaria, your tone was real messed up. So sometimes it's hard for people to process things if your delivery is messed up. So I'm working on that with my delivery so people can process things better, when it comes to, when I'm critiquing things and stuff, or being honest. So, because it could come off very harsh. So I'm really working on that myself.
You trying to be nice?
No, definitely. What happened?
Hopefully nobody tried to call you, because they just do some crazy shit on you.
I don't know what just happened. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so me personally, in a sense, mind your business unless they really need your input. Because some people can be blind, like Eve said, love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna use her buyers today, but we're gonna use her buyers today. But yeah, I don't know, some type of way I flipped the screen. So sorry, guys. So it was black for a minute. I don't know how I did that. But let's talk about this Yandy and Mandisi situation. It's really, you know, it's reality television.
Right.
So right there tells you a lot. But again, this is information that they're giving out, and these are people. Actually, it is, you know, television, but some parts of it is real, especially when you go in and you start researching and digging your dirt on people. So let's discuss this. I think, you know, we've grown to love Yandy. She's a great entrepreneur, a business mogul, but she's starting to come off a little bit like liar-ish. I don't know. I just, me personally, think when you decide to become someone's wife, you decide to kind of accept everything that comes along with them. You know, whether it's the baby mamas, whether it's the mom, whether it's the siblings, you know, you decide to, you know, deal with everything that comes with it. So when you start, you know, not actually signing certain papers, so you don't have to pay child support, or it's not going by your income as well. You don't want to completely accept that person for, not saying completely accept that person, but you
like
don't want to
second guessing.
Yeah, you're definitely second guessing. You want, how can I put it? Not say the clout of, you want, a lot of people want to be the wife but not have to do the wifely duties. You know, and it's kind of like you cannot just X certain things out. You married him now, or you want to be married to him.
The tension that comes with it.
Now, yeah, you have to, I mean, you're supposed to join incomes to pay child support. Like, you cannot, not just, you just want to take his name, but not legally bind your assets so you don't have to now clean up his mess. I just think
y'all together on
or just continue to be his boyfriend or his baby mother, or shack up, or I don't know how to put it, but I just feel as though when you go to marry somebody, you're supposed to accept them for who
you gotta
they
be
are.
ready for it all.
Yeah.
Well, y'all become one, actually.
Say
and
say that yes, you gotta be ready for everything.
Yeah.
the ups, the downs, you're doing the bid, you know, so then you go, you foster a child, you bring her in your home, it's a teenage child. Now, he was allegedly facing charges before for supposedly molesting his stepdaughter. So, and she was a teenage girl. So why would you put him, or why would you put yourself in a position to where